I don't know if the music's too loud or what, but yeah, I hope you recovering well, Nori. Still have to play some games together, so you have to recover well. Um, yeah, I'm glad to see you guys. I'm back. I don't know how long. Um, yeah, thank you for letting me know that the music uh been away. I mean, I've streamed with Frost maybe like a week ago. Was it a week ago? I don't remember anymore. But I think it was a week ago. But but yeah. Right now we're going to be playing a nice chill game full of feels and some nice cleaning and stuff. So this is a game called Letters from the Past, and it is a chill cleaning game where you find some things in your childhood home and you clean them up, you know. So we're gonna get into this before I don't know, or I play some we call that more stressful games later. So get into it actually. When I think of my family home, the first things that come to mind are the glittering lake and the gently sloping hill. After walking through the bustling streets, over the hills, and along the lakeside, my house and its bright red roof soon came to view. I would chat with mom and dad as we passed through the front gate together, and the big lemon tree in the yard would always greet us. For someone like me who lacked courage, maybe all I needed was an excuse, no matter how small. The letter from my aunt was enough. Stressful, yes. So, you know that Deadpool came in Marvel Rivals yesterday? And so I've been playing some Marvel Rivals for a while and tried some different Deadpool positions. So it was fun. He's a pretty good red. Yeah, comp is gonna be crazy. I mean, quick play has been crazy as well. A lot of people are insta locking Deadpool. So but yeah, he's pretty fun though. I like him. Very versatile with his positions and my placements are gonna get ruined. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit chaotic. He's he's a really decent healer and a really decent vanguard as well. So he's like, oh, a lot of people are like insta locking him. And, I'm one of those people that want to insta lock because I want to get good. So but yeah, we do have ads that are coming up, and I'm sorry in advance. You want to stay for the ads, great. If not, you're free to come back after the ads. So, but yeah, I'll probably play more Marvel Rivals. So, if y'all want to play, or if you want me to play with you, let me know. So, uh, dear Adora, long time no see. How have you been? Are you doing all the things you've always wanted to do? It's been a while since I've heard from you. Come to think of it, the last time we saw each other was at Lily's funeral. I'm sorry to trouble you after all this time, but I can't find the necklace your mother gave me. I'm fairly certain that I left it at your house after one of my visits. I already thought I had lost it for good. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but could you send it to me? It'd be in the attic. That's where Lily and I spent most of our time together when I was over. Thank you. Love, your aunt. It's been a long time since I last came back. I should tidy up the place. I suppose now's the right time. For the time being, it's the least I can do. The key. Ah, here. Rusted all over. I'll have to clean it before I can use it. And we have ads. Probably. Hold the mouse wheel button. Drag. Oh, cool, cool. Oh, cool, cool. Gotta wait for the people to come back because so ads. So while we wait, I'm just gonna check my social. It's like I don't know, like what do people do when the ads come up? It's so awkward sometimes. Be like, like I want people to not miss what I'm doing, because they might miss important things. I'm afraid that they may like, oh no, I missed it. But I know there's like rewinds, right? You can rewind it, but I don't know if you rewind, would that also rewind your ads? I don't know. Take a small break or a stretch break. Okay, well, I guess that's what people do with that. That's pretty good. Yeah. I don't I usually have my ads like maybe once every hour, I believe. I hope. Is it once every hour? I have no idea. I'd have to. Depending on when folks come in, they'll get random ads not on. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I mean, the thing says my ad break is like you haven't had ads yet? Oh, okay. I don't know. I'll get them later. Okay. Well, you haven't gotten them. Pretty satisfying, actually. Yeah, boy. Press tab to. Oh, cool. But when it happens for you, announce it, then take a tiny break. Okay, that I can do. Because it's sometimes awkward to be like, oh, I don't know what to do after. I like that we can go like into the nooks and crannies of objects in this game. Shiny key, I know, it's so satisfying. I want to 100% it. Yeah, let's go. You're level 1. When was the last time this place was cleaned? There's so much dust that I can barely breathe. I need to go to the attic and find that necklace. Oh, why is it locked? Now that I think of it, I've hardly ever been into the attic. Mom was always the one in charge of it. Oh well, I need to clean the rest of the house anyway. The attic key should eventually. Where should I even start? Not gonna lie, that's me too. Every time I try to clean my house, I try to clean my apartment, there's like dust everywhere, and that's how I am. Like either I sneeze or cough because of the dust and everything. After being neglected for so long, the house was so heavily laden with dust that I needed a mask to breathe normally. I opened the window and started clearing out some of the dust. When it was a cleaning day, I used to be in charge of the floors. Mom took care of the furniture, and Dad handled the windows and any tall places that were out of reach. If I closed my eyes, I could almost hear it all again. Sounds of Mom wiping down the furniture, Dad's humming. While cleaning the living room, I found a dust covered photo frame on a shelf. Housed inside was our first family photo. When we went to take our first family photo, Dad made a peculiar suggestion. Well, it wasn't unusual for him to say or do something quirky. None of us saw it coming. Perfect time for a drink. Hi, Sin. How are you? How are you feeling? By the way, it's good to see you. How you been, Sin? Why don't we all wear animal costume? It'll be Adora's first ever family photo. Let's make it a special moment and unforgettable experience. He pleaded like a giddy child, arms firmly wrapped around a large costume. Mom let out a deep sigh. Here we go again. I hope you're doing well, Sim. I don't know if you're in an ad, because I don't know, sometimes people's ads come late or what, but anyway. Bit of a struggle getting used to this new feeling in my leg. Yeah, I heard about it, but I'm so glad that you're doing okay and that, there's it's just gotta be a bit of a adjustment with that leg. But power through it. Power through it, man. I was like, man. He really loved his jokes and pranks. A complete 180 from Mom. But I'm healing pretty well, far better than the doctors. That's great. He never ended up wearing costumes like he wanted. That's it. But that's really great to hear, Sim. So happy that you're healing up pretty well. So cute. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. The dad is such a jokester. Look at him. We're cute. Oh gosh, that's so much dust. What the hell? I'm gonna be sneezing all the time because of it. Hopefully soon I'll be back to playing games with you guys. I missed it. For sure, bro. Sure. If you play Marvel Rivals, you see that Deadpool's on already. Like that's what I was excited for. A lot of people are like insta-locking him too. It was kind of stressful because a lot of people were insta-locking him and I wanted to try him out. But I'm so glad that I did play with some endos. I had a chance to be able to play Deadpool, at least. I wasn't missing it. My friend thought I was joking when I said I'll drag my game for it. God damn. You know what? I should actually move my my sorry, I don't wanna cover her. A bad game. I didn't know that all the people's faces are on the side. But I feel like it just depends on where, because Adora's face was on here and then my face was on. I don't even know where to go. Anyway, honey, don't you think there's a reason why people take more traditional photos? Because they couldn't come up with anything creative? Are you serious? Can't we just take a normal picture? But Adora, look at this. What a cute cat. Oh, so you're only trying to talk Adora into your plan now? Oh, that's so cute. Our very first family photo together. Seemingly ordinary picture. An amusing story behind. It was worth it, I bet. Regrets were made, were they? Damn. I hope you know, take good care of yourself still, Sim. Games are gonna be there, you know, I'm just saying. And so ensued a battle between an unstoppable father and an immovable mother. As always, Mom won, leaving Dad with his shoulders hunched into. While Mom was talking to the photographer, I snuck over to Dad and whispered, "Let's wear costumes next time." He only responded with a slight nod. When I looked at the photo afterwards, I saw that he had given me bunny ears. Mom noticed shortly afterward and gave Dad a light rap on the head, but the sheer dad-like triumph on his face sent us all into a fit of laughter. That's super cute. Solid. When I was young, Mom often told me it was dangerous to go into the kitchen or attic alone. But the more someone told me not to do something, the more I wanted to do it. Same. One day, when Mom and Dad were out, I excitedly went into the kitchen to examine the cupboard that was just barely within reach. My heart was pounding as I opened the cupboard. There were many beautiful porcelain teacups, and I took out the one I thought was prettiest. Suddenly, the front door opened with a creak. Someone was back. Oh, damn. It was the sound of porcelain breaking on the floor. The teacup had slipped out of my hands. The sharp sound of shattering porcelain froze me in place. I heard Mom urgently calling my name. Once she came into the kitchen, she saw what had happened, and her face. Damn. Her face was so pale and stern. I had never seen her look like that before. I mean, you know, you broke a really pretty teacup. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm excited to play more of Marvel Rivals again. Just so I can get good with Deadpool. A lot of people already know I love Deadpool. Huge fan. So seeing him in Marvel Rivals made me want to play Marvel Rivals. Just for that fact, right? What's the symbol? It must have some kind of. Honestly, back when I was a kid, I did break some. Oops. I did break some, like, teacups, porcelain, stuff like that. Have you guys broken anything when you were kids? Broken a lot of things. I've broken a TV. Broken a TV with a screwdriver. Solid. Really pretty. Hmm. Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break it. Adora, are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Mom, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. And I even broke one of the teacups. It's okay, Adora. Everything's okay as long as you aren't hurt. Ma'am. Porcelain teacup that is barely intact. One of Mom's most treasured possessions. After giving me a big hug, she started to carefully gather the shards. Porcelain in silence. I still couldn't forget how she had looked at the broken tea. The next day, I secretly retrieved the shards from the trash and clumsily glued everything back together. Then I returned the fragile teacup to its place in the cupboard, hoping that Mom would feel better after seeing it. When Mom discovered the teacup later, she murmured, "This is a much more fitting appearance." I didn't understand why, but her smile looked bitter. Man. Ooh, what glows in the dark? Mom loved writing with fountain pens, no matter how long the letter or document. Whenever I asked if it was tiring to write so much by hand, she would always say, "It's difficult, but it's worth it." Mom had a routine before writing. First, she would sit at her desk with perfect posture. Then, she'd neatly lay out a fresh sheet of paper. Finally, she'd select one ink bottle from her collection and gracefully dip the nib of her exquisite fountain pen. I loved watching this process, so I used to quietly sit beside her whenever she took up her pen. Watching her fill empty sheets of paper with her handwriting imparted a special feeling I couldn't experience anywhere else. She had so many inkwells, sometimes I'd spend half a day just looking at them. I don't think she used this one very often. I'm like covering her face with my with my model. I'm like, man, what the hell? Should I like be really tiny? I feel like I should be your tiny your very corner. Like you guys can't really know. like so tiny. But, you know. Anyway. I don't know, guys. This is super satisfying. Like seeing it being so clean. I'm like, oh my. I really like games that would like have me clean up, right? Crime Scene Cleaner was one of my favorite games as well. It was so satisfying trying to clean up places, right? There's some other games that I wanted to play as well. That's like cleaning games. Apparently there's new games that came out recently, and it was one of those was called like cleaning and for back in the back rooms or something. Like you're one of the agents that are trying to clean up the back rooms and stuff. So it's like, oh. 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 I think there's also other. I mean, there's also Power Wash Simulator, right? I've played Power Wash Simulator, also super satisfying to me. It's so pretty, actually. So shiny. There's something like really cathartic about cleaning stuff. Feels really good to clean up things. Super satisfying. There we go. Solid. It's so pretty. It even has like the little physics for the ink. So cool. Only in the darkest of nights can you discover the star hidden within the. That's a quote from Mom's favorite writer. Ah, okay. Why is it written on here? Because it's a limited edition ink. Dad and I are still we're still university students, so it took him a lot of hard work to buy it. Oh, nice. So sweet. Also, is it better? I think it's better for me to be over here. Like I don't wanna I don't wanna cover like the people faces. So but it looks new. Is it because you don't want to waste it? Adora, let me show you something. If you write with this ink and then turn off the lights, can you see the words glowing? The darker the room is, the brighter the ink shines. Oh, it's like one of those glow in the dark ink. Pretty cool. Oh wow, to Adora, Lily and Ash's beloved daughter, you need to eat a variety of foods to grow big and strong. But I hate carrots. If you become brave enough to finish your carrots, I'll give you a fountain pen as a present. Super cute. Did you guys have that before, back in the day? Did you have like those special ink you guys play with? We had like this disappearing ink back in the day that we used to flash flash our classmates with, but it disappears and then write secret notes with it. Uh, I adored fountain pen, so it was an irresistible offer. Mom looked into my awestruck eyes and said, "You know why I love fountain pens? Because you can learn about someone through their handwriting." Even if I wrote something without much thought behind it, I learned more about myself after reading those. She gently closed the inkwell. For some reason, after that day, I never saw her use a fountain pen again. I used to have the ink, but never splashed classmates like crazy. Nah, like, when when you want to prank your classmates, right? You have like a bottle of ink and stuff. The invisible ink, by the way. And you just splash it in their clothes and stuff. And then they would cry. And then they would cry and be like, "Oh no, my clothes are ruined." And then we were like, "No, no, don't worry. It's invisible ink. It'll go away." They'll still keep crying until the ink goes away. I don't know. I was a menace back then. But anyway, good to see you, Mono. I wasn't the most likable kid back then. Anyway. Well, oh, that's cute. It's a little turtle. Wild. It'd be like that back in the day when you were kids, you know. Dad absolutely loved music. Whenever he could, he'd be humming or playing various instruments. He told me that he used to be in a children's choir and that he had joined the band during his university day. Whenever he returned home from work, he'd sing a little song he composed titled Dad Loves Coming Home. That's so cute! That is super cute. Mom would always warn him about disturbing the neighbors, but she could never mask her smile. Thanks to Dad, music enriched every dimension of our lives. That's cute. How are you doing, Mono? Good to see. Hope you're having a good Saturday. The first line always made me laugh. What was it again? You can't hold me back, I'm free. No one can ever stop me. Was that it? Should I sing something before, like when I leave work? I should. Oh. Is this an ocarina? Is this a turtle ocarina? That's crazy. I'm good. How goes the cleaning? It's pretty good. It's pretty cathartic. I like it. As you can see, it looks really nice. It's a turtle ocarina. Look at it. It's so cute. Sean, hi Kim. Good to see you. How are you? I'm just here having a nice clean with this turtle ocarina. Super cute. How are you? And I hope your weekend's going well. I'm doing well. I'm just relaxing before a stressful. That game called Marvel Rivals. So stressful. Yeah, I'm trying to de-stress with just eating. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. You're playing Marvel before? Yes, I was trying to grind for levels. We won so much last night though. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We did really good, you know. You, El, and Sin were pretty much carrying everything. We grind more. Ah, yeah. I do want that Deadpool title. So I would love to grind some. Look how shiny this turtle is. Oh my god. Another Sin. Yes. Yes, Sin. Oh, how am I going to, like, because the other guy's name is Father of Sin. That means that is he your dad? Is he your father? I don't know. Actually, no, he's not. But yeah, his name is Father of Sin. So I don't know how to call him. I don't want to call him father. That would be awkward. I feel awkward calling him father. So that's why I call him Sin. But Sin is Sin. Sinny, okay. I'll ask. I don't know if that's like a special like name that you give him, and he accepts it, or is that like a universal name that I can name him too? I can call him Sinny. Stop it, midget. My gosh. So I could technically call Father of Sin Sinny then? You have permission to use it? Okay, bet. If we play with him again, I'll call him Sinny then. I reject it. My gosh. Your sin! Okay. Sin your sin. And then Father of Sin is Sinny. So that I can distinguish both of you. Besides, I know Sin Ex Machina right there. I know him like longer than I know Father of Sin anyway. I mean, I only met the guy like yesterday, so I guess. But yeah, I'm excited to play more. Honestly, I want to grind more levels, to be honest. So thank you, Sean. You're a real one. I mean, I've known you for how many years already, Sin? Even though we don't really talk as much, you're still a real homie, you know? After you game with Gigi and Sote, what time is your gaming session actually? Is the question. Rivals? Yes, Mono Rival. You know, when Deadpool came out, I was like, I have to grind the game because Deadpool is there. And like a lot of people um are like insta locking him. And I'm like, come. And it's a good thing that Elle was there to like be able to like fast hand and like grab Deadpool for me. God bless him. I appreciate it. So I'm assuming we'll do the 3 hour usually. So okay, I see. So after your 7, I should be good. Okay, bet. I'd like to get back to doing that. You know it. Okay, bet. I miss my real peep. Absolutely, we should play again together. It's been forever. Actually, it's been forever. So yeah, he's good with that stuff. Yeah, L can. L is a good carry. You guys been carrying me for a while. It's like I have no idea what I was doing. But at least with a few games and a few rounds, at least I kind of know what I'm doing now, I feel. It's just that I need to adjust my I think I need to adjust my what do you call that? The reticle? Like the speed of the reticle as well as the stability, because I feel like when I initially played, it's like kind of unstable and I can't really shoot right, can't shoot properly because it would be like a little bit off. So I need to adjust it first. Um, being particularly crippled. You know what? I'm just happy and glad that you're here, Sin. Just happy you're alive. That you're healing pretty well. You probably have a factor X in your blood or something. Like to speed up the healing process, which is great. So um Adora, I'm done. After my hit single Dad Loves Coming Home, my newest released is Dad Loves the Weekend. Not you too. What do you mean? Dad, you sure you're not a kid too? Haha, you got me. Since my secret's out, how about a song? Where'd I put my ocarina? It is! I told you it's an ocarina! Oh my god, this is cute ocarina. God bless. Dad, if you love music so much, why'd you become an accountant? Music and accounting are completely different. I don't know, he probably could be a musical accountant. That's a good question, Adora. You see, I love music, but it doesn't mean that I can't live without it. My mother, my uncle, and cousin calling me superhuman. You probably are, let's be honest. That's a secret that we only Chad and I know. So, and apparently your mother, uncle, and cousin. On the other hand, I get itchy if I don't work with numbers for even a single day. To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want. It's about doing what you can't live without. God damn! Look at these wise words from Dad. To achieve happiness, it's not about doing what you want. It's about doing what you can't live without. Damn. Solid. When you find something like that, you'll understand exactly how I feel. No leaking the secret, chat. I trust you. Anything that happens in chat stays in chat. So. Look how cute this ocarina is. It's so shiny. It's so cute. I haven't seen an ocarina like this. Dad then started to joyfully play his ocarina. His face was that of a man who had everything he needed to be happy. Aw, man. I suddenly grew curious and asked, then what can't you live without? He replied, Lily and Adora. That's why I'm the happiest man in the world. Oh, no. He then declared that his next song would be named Dad is Super Duper Happy. Despite my laughter, I couldn't wait to hear the next release in his Dad series. This is a calm game. Yes, it is a calm game. Much needed. I often found myself humming his songs and his words stayed with me. But I also find something I couldn't live without. Get this turtle. Oh my god. Shiny. A discreet apology. One day on our way home, we came across a cute kitten crying by its lonesome. I couldn't bear to leave it there by itself, so I begged my parents to let me bring it back with us. Without hesitation, Dad started brainstorming ways to lure the kitten. Should we get some food as bait? How about foxtail grass? Maybe a cardboard box? Thank you for lurking, Sin. Appreciate it. Dad and I excitedly exchanged ideas. But after a few minutes, we realized that Mom hadn't said a single word. Is she allergic to cats? Is that why? Oh my god. Is this a cat plushie? Oh my god. Dad really had the heart of a child. I'm going to get food. Okay, Sin, get some good food, eat well. Instead of stopping me, he joined right in. Oh my god, guys. It is a... It's a... It's a... Oh my god. I don't know if you can hear the little squeaks, but... Oh my god. It's so satisfying. Look at that. Oh my god. You know you're getting old when you're very excited about cleaning stuff. Look how neat it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so satisfying. I honestly wouldn't have my plushies be this dirty to this point, right? Oh my god. Look at this face. So clean. Oh my god. These little toe beans! Little pixelated toe beans. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. One of them is just cleaning cleaning things. That is so chunky. Chunky plushie. God. Do you guys watch those like satisfying like either rug cleaning or plushie cleaning videos? I do. So satisfying to watch them clean it. Like, oh, little nub of a tail. I should get me one of these actually. God damn. It cleans so well. What kind of brand is this? What kind of brand is this? God damn. Yatta. So cute. Oh my god. I don't think we're ready to own a cat. We don't know how to properly care for one, and we don't have any cat food or supplies. How can we care for it if we can't fulfill its needs? But, Lily, aren't you being a bit too serious? Of course, having a pet is a huge responsibility. But Adora can learn how to be responsible by taking care of it, and we can buy whatever supplies we need. What if its mother is still around? Might be taking a child from its parent. It could have been abandoned. That isn't something we know for sure. No means no, Adora. Aw, man. He's probably allergic to cats. A striped cat plushie. It is soft and makes cute sounds when you squeeze it. I think I have one just like that. I was so upset that after we returned home, I slammed my door shut and refused to leave my room. That evening, Dad came over and gave me a stuffed animal. It was soft, fluffy, and looked like the kitten from before. Mom bought this for you, but she didn't know how to give it to you. The softness of the plushie mollified the sadness in my heart. Oh. A few days later, I saw the same kitten at the same spot. This time, though, it was with another cat with a matching coat. Its mother. Mom was right. If I had taken the kitten home, I couldn't help but feel ashamed. And now, if the cat was in a box, that would be a different story. Ooh. Edible moment. My hometown was always too warm for snow. If any snow did happen to fall, it would melt as soon as it touched the ground. Things like snowball fights and snowmen only existed in TV shows and fiction. Some of my childhood wishes included leaving footprints in fresh white snow, making snow angels, building a huge snowman. When we finally had time for a family trip, I begged to go somewhere with an abundance of snow. Dang, it's so dirty. What the helly? And that's how we ended up having a snowy vacation. Thanks to that, I got to check off a lot of things on my bucket list. Oh my god. How did it get so dirty like this? Oh my gosh, there's just... Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, that's satisfying, actually. Oh my god. That's so satisfying. Holy cow. Anyway. Actually, do this first. Oh my gosh, look at it! It's so shiny! I've never been so satisfied. God. Oof. Oh, shiny. Honestly, if only our cleaning materials IRL are this good, right? And like clean our stuff really, really well. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, the snow crunchies when you step on it, and when you lie down, it's soft and fluffy. Really? Then I want to lie down too. Huh, you're right, Adora, it's really soft. I saw on TV that if you wave your arms and legs like this, you can make a huge snow angel. Then how about we make some big snow angels to watch over our family? Okay. Marshmallows are ready. You two better eat first or you won't have any energy to play. Man, we did have like snow here in Texas before, but like it's not as much as I know other places do. I know other places have like what, like a feet of snow, 4 feet of snow. Like, bro, not here. But it's like super rare to have snowfall where I live. So, one of the rare moments that people can go out, check out the snow, and even have like nice soft snow outside. So, like, man. And I also experienced snow in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is also a nice place. We made giant snow angels, built snowmen, and had an all-out snowball fight with no regard for how snow-crusted our clothes became. After it grew dark, we gathered around the fireplace and drank sweet cocoa. As the comforting warmth of the fire lulled me to sleep, I could hear Dad humming and Mom turning the pages of her book. On our way home, we bought a snow globe to commemorate all the wonderful memories from our vacation. However, since some time ago, I had deliberately hid the snow globe out of sight. Those warm memories became a source of agony, as they reminded me of days I could never return to. Aw, man. What I dreamed of. Ooh, a pocket watch. I had hoped to find the attic key in the living room, but it didn't turn up. I decided to search my room next. It looked exactly as it did on the day I left home. Only the thick layer of dust on everything indicated any passage of time. My focus was drawn to my desk where my dad's pocket watch lay. And there's an ad break! I don't know if people are in an ad break, but I'm taking a break. And just cracking my bones and everything. I forgot some water. I forgot to grab some water. That was my bad, my bad. $20. But so far I do like the game. Really nice. I really enjoy like being able to like clean up and stuff. It's so satisfying to be able to see like dirty items becoming super clean and super shiny. Right, I think the ads are done. Welcome back, people from the adventures. Welcome back. Um, There used to be a time when its cogs still turned and its soft ticking could still be heard. When Mom gave Dad this pocket watch, Dad was delighted with the engraved design. A lily, just like Mom's name. Oh, nice. Wherever Dad went, so did the pocket watch. Shortly after I started high school, the pocket watch fell silent for good. Aw, man. Kinda sad, actually. Dad, how are you doing? Are you still cracking jokes over there? I I don't think I'm doing that well. Same. Bro, same. It's a really nice design for a pocket watch. It looks so pretty, actually. As I'm cleaning, right, my desk my desk is shaking because of how much I'm like shaking my mouse. Oh, man, this is kind of sad. Did it say? Etched in heart. So nice. It looks so pretty. Adora, how many times have I told you to not call the office directly? I just. You're usually back by now, and I couldn't get in touch with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got caught up in work and completely lost track of time. I'll make sure to check my phone more often from now on, but please text instead of call. Alright. Oh yeah, Mom. I was cleaning my room earlier and I found the cassette player Dad gave me. I'm sorry, Adora, but I still have a lot of work to do. Don't wait for me, and make sure you don't go to bed too late. Oh! Mom, wait, That's kind of lonely. A broken pocket watch. Its time remains eternally frozen, just like my family. Man, I desperately needed Mom, but she threw herself into work as if she wanted to forget Dad, and maybe all of us. Days passed, and we barely spoke, or even saw each other. I kept telling myself that I had to try to understand her, that she was raising me all by herself now. But my grief and sorrow grew nearly unbearable as they rendered my nights sleepless. Things would have been much easier if I had just blamed her. Yet whenever I saw Mom so exhausted and fatigued, sadness came before anger. I hated her for leaving me alone, but at the same time it pained me to see her eroding away. As much as I longed for her comfort, I wanted to comfort her too. What I found in the darkness. When I couldn't stand the silence in the house, I would listen to Dad's tape. Okay. It took a twist, yet it. Apparently, the dad passed away, I guess. One day, I heard a composer tell his story on a radio show. When I was a kid, my father used to hum songs he had wrote himself, so I became interested in music. I hardly saw him after my parents divorced, but whenever I sang his songs, I felt like I was back in those happy childhood days. That's how I started composing. For me, it's a way of bringing comfort not only to me, but to others in similar circumstances. I could see myself in his story, and his song resonated with me. Naturally, I admired him. Finally, I understood what Dad had meant. I wanted to tell him that I found something I couldn't live without doing. I found a part time job and started saving money for composing tools. When Mom asked about it, I thought she was finally taking some interest in my life. I think it still works. Should I turn it on now? Is this like a beatbox or something? What is this? Oh, you know, I thought that this would be a nice, happy game, but it kind of went pretty. I'm like making beats while I clean it. Oh. There we go. Color. Mom, you're late again. You must be exhausted. Yes, a little. How was your day? Adora, what are all those things? Oh, these? A MIDI controller, a microphone. They're tools for composing. By composing, do you mean composing music? Uh-huh. I started making songs little by little, and I got a part-time job to buy these tools myself. Wait, Adora, a part-time job? You started working just for a hobby? Adora, you need to be studying hard for your future right now. Don't waste your time on things like that and quit your part-time job too. Damn. A red MIDI controller, the first piece of music equipment I ever bought with my own money. Cute. I wanted to tell her that it wasn't just a hobby, that I was serious. Before I could say anything, Mom said she was tired and headed towards her room. My words were met with the sound of her door closing shut. I was left alone in an all too familiar silence. I was angry at Mom for not listening to my words, but I kept trying to understand her. I thought she might change her mind if I showed her how serious I was. Much like how music had comforted me, I wanted Mom to feel comforted too, and if possible with a song of my own creation. Ah, I see. Oh wow, what the hell? After that day, I spent every spare moment composing. Not only was it my first song, but it was a song for Mom. When I felt that I had poured enough of my heart into it, I recorded my song onto a cassette tape. I fervently hoped that it would bring her some comfort. Even if I couldn't fully convince her, I could at least help her feel a little bit better. When Mom came back home, exhausted as usual, I nervously handed her the tape. Damn, I remember when Walkmans were a thing. Tape cassettes, like tape recorders were a thing back then. I don't remember where I put all my cassette tapes. I thought if Mom listened to it, she would understand how serious I was. And does that mean that she didn't like it? That sucks. That sucks. Like, how do flowers grow into tape cassettes or cassette tapes like this? Come on. Where's the eject button? God damn! How did they make like a little garden in here? What the hell? You guys still keep your cassette or tape recorders? For those of you who knows what a tape recorder is. Let's say I don't even find it. Like it's gone. Like storages or something that I don't even know. I don't know if I even saw. Other parts. What else am I missing? Oh, it's still working. Where am I? Where's the other parts that I'm missing? Are you kidding me? Rid- Oh. Oh my god, it's like in between the buttons. How the hell would I know? Oh, do I have to like press on one? Oh, there it is. I do. I do have to press on. There it is. What? Oh. Alright. You composed this yourself? Yeah, the melody came to me first, so I started with that. I'm still working on the lyrics. Oh, and there's another one I'm preparing for competition. The theme is... Hold up, Adora, didn't I tell you last time you need to focus on your studies? Mom, I know it might seem like only a hobby right now, but please, can you at least try listening? Adora, do you even hear what you're saying? How can you waste your time on this instead of studying for your future? I'm tired, so let's talk another time. Damn, girl, just listen to her. Just listen to what she made you. Another time? When's that gonna be? When you quit your job? As if that'll happen. Adora, I'm saying this for your sake. I'm serious about becoming a composer. I want to make it so you don't have to worry about money anymore. And people said I'm pretty talented, so... Adora, I said no. Don't even think about it. Right now, you may feel like you're special. Damn, girl, what the hell? Talented? There is no word more meaningless. Wow, what the hell? Oh, she's just really stressed out of work, I guess. But still, come on. Don't get carried away because of a mere compliment. Praise proves absolutely nothing. I feel so bad for Adora. Dad's cassette player. Despite how old it is, it can still play tapes. Man, that's just sad. Why was she so angry? Was she more tired than usual? Even now, I still don't know why mom reacted so explosively. I never expected her to yell at me like that. Her fury left me speechless. While I was stunned, she tore the tape from my hands and threw it into the trash. Without so much as a backwards glance, she said, "Stop wasting your time on worthless things like this." What she threw away wasn't only a cassette tape. Therein was the piece of my heart that held my drive to comfort mom, despite the loneliness after dad's passing. Even if hating her was the easier path, I didn't give up trying to understand her. But at that moment, when my heart was equated to trash, I felt something disappear from inside me. After mom's rage quelled and silence fell once again, I finally gave up trying to understand her. Damn. The right to hurt. The music box was the last present I ever received from Dad. Whenever I felt lonely, I would wind it up and talk to him as if he were right beside me. "Dad, if you were still here, you would have supported me, right? Mom doesn't understand what it's like to have a dream, to have something you can't live without. All she wants to do is to fit into the mold. That's probably the only kind of life she knows." I cried for a long time, pouring out my anguish. Listening to the music box play, it felt like Dad was sitting right next to me. Hi, Kamaji, good to see you. How are you? How you been? Hope your weekend is going well. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm just playing this game um called Undusted. So it's just a cleaning game, but it has like a really emotional storyline. So it's good to see you. After that day, I stopped waiting for mom. I didn't even want to talk to her, or I didn't even want her to talk to me anymore. I had nothing to say to her. Damn. Why are you still awake, Kamaji? I was about to say. I gotta do stuff for my university, so I'll have to lurk in a bit, but I hope you have a good time playing the game. The art is very pretty. I like it. I know the game. Oh, okay. I do like it so far. It's only 22:17. What do you mean? Isn't it past your bedtime? On a Saturday? Yes, Kamaji. On a Saturday. It's past your bedtime. Excuse me. Yes, it is. Offense taken is crazy. You know, you're still a growing young lady. Still need some good sleeps. Offense taken is crazy. How old do you think I am? I don't know. Younger than me for sure. But yeah, I hope you get the stuff for your university done. You know, seem to think I'm 18 or something. No, I know you're in your 20s. So yeah. You did you did mention that last time. So like I have so much cleaning to do. What the hell? It's very satisfying. Not gonna lie to you. So satisfying to see things getting cleaned out properly. See? Look at that. Like super proud. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me you don't feel satisfied from like cleaning like this. Look at that. You don't believe that from IRL cleaning, but you do like, yeah. I like this game as well. The storyline is pretty heavy. Pretty, some of the bits and pieces of the game, like, to be in a way. Depressing, kind of, yeah. It's kind of sad, actually. It's pretty tough, you know. Especially if you're grieving. There's different ways people grieve. Sometimes, what the hell? Oh my god, so satisfying. Wow. Ah, I'm gonna wait for it to charge. That's crazy. Um, and that was satisfying. Like, wee. Those deep, clean cushion things. Oh, absolutely. It was so satisfying. Do it again. Ooh. My god. The power wash thing. The power wash thing. Oh, that's her name right there. Her dad is like a little ray of sunshine in their family. And him not being there kinda really like left a huge hole in the family. Aw, real. Yes, I can turn the key. There. Need some nooks and crannies. Back as well. Oh, there's some here. I'm missing one. There's still some. The sides right there. The hell? Where is it? Like underneath. Ah! Bro. Please. Please. Yeah, let's go. I grabbed it. I got it. Alright. Adora, can we talk for a minute? I'm busy right now. I'm sorry for how I acted. I must have been tired, so I got emotional. But it was for your sake, Adora. I don't want you to suffer. Right now, things may seem fun and exciting, so you might think that the road ahead will be easy. Someday, you'll understand. For now, it would be better if you focused on your studies and kept composing as a hobby. Now I get why you're saying these things. You've never had anything you've truly wanted to do, have you? All you've ever done is live by other people's standards. That's why you don't understand how serious I am, and what it's like to have something you can't live without. If Dad were here, he would have understood me. At least he would have thrown away my tape like that. He wasn't anything like you. Damn. A music box that plays after you wind it, the last gift Dad ever gave me. Was wondering what happened to the dad. Did he die because of sickness or was there an accident? It didn't really say. I deliberately chose the words that would hurt her the most. I thought I had the rights to, since she was the one who hurt me first. Mom said nothing during my verbal onslaught. Her silence only fueled my rage, so my words became harsher, crueler, more vicious. Mom quietly took my wrath. After the room fell silent, she left without a single word. Left alone, I picked up the music box and said to myself, "It's okay. That was nothing compared to what she did to me." It was a peaceful weekend afternoon. I had started to doze off after putting stickers all over Dad's camera. In my half-awake state, I could faintly make out Mom and Dad's voices as they quietly talked. I wanted to keep listening to their conversation, but before long I fell asleep. Damn, it had like little mushrooms and stuff? What the helly? Dad used to take pictures of me and Mom whenever he could. It looks like it still might work if I charge it. I'll try turning it on after cleaning it. Oh my god. What the hell? So much mushrooms. Excuse me. Made in Korea? Oh my god. Does that mean they're in Korea? Is this story like based like in Korea or something? Because it sounds like. wow. What the hell? Oh wow. Still summoned her. Like stuff in the air. Oh. Accidentally take a photo with the camera. How do I zoom? Can I not? Ah. Oh. Ah. Naruhodo. Hello, Starlight Bell. How are you? Going. I think I'm missing. I don't know what I'm missing. Ah. Okay. Hello. How's it going? Hope your weekend is going well. I'm just playing this game where I have to clean and stuff. It's very satisfying. Adora, did you finish your homework? She fell asleep after playing with the camera again. Ah, she really does love it. Oh, nice. And yeah, I'm good. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're doing well. She's interested in so many things like music and writing. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? I only hope that she doesn't become like me. Still have regrets about back then? You know, I thought you were so beautifully radiant. It's all in the past now. I was naive and foolishly chasing what was only a dream. Now I am awake and I live in reality. Let's not talk about this anymore, alright? Ah, I guess she has a lot of regrets as well. Alright. A now discontinued digital camera. It is decorated with stickers that I had stuck on as a child. And the camera contained a recording that I had never seen before. Had I pressed the record button while I was asleep? The slanted video captured a long conversation between mom and dad. I found it difficult to understand. The mom I knew had always seemed so ordinary. Suddenly, I realized that perhaps the words I had so aggressively thrown at her that day meant more than I had thought. That moment kept playing over and over in my mind. How silently she stood before my anger, how silently she had left the room, followed only by the sound of the door closing. Where'd that dream now reside? What is that? Oh, was she like, did she dream to become a writer? Only mom's room was left. Holding the old doorknob, I felt as if I were about to meet mom herself after all this time. Her room was filled with boxes, all neatly labeled and sorted by purpose. Somehow it seemed like she knew she wouldn't be coming back. One box in particular caught my attention. Things I couldn't throw away. This box contained many trophies that I had never seen before. Where did she get all of these from? I really don't know anything about mom. Oh wow. Okay. This looks exactly like the symbol I saw in the teacup. Oh wow. So it's like blue underneath. I thought it was like all gray and stuff. I'm like, god damn. That's a lot of dust that accumulated after all this time. The hell? Cleaning it. Wow, it's pretty, actually. It's a really nice trophy. Very shiny. Oh my goodness. It's pretty. Clean it up like this. How do I clean it up with this? Is it easier this way? Oh, it's pretty stubborn. Okay, it's like stubborn dust on the side. Hmm. There we go. This is really nice, actually. Dad, what's that? A trophy? Yep, I got this for winning first place in a math competition. Cool, huh? Wow. Does Mom know? Well, there's no way you wouldn't show her something this cool. Of course she knows. I brag about it all the time. But then she'd look at me with that sullen look and bring the box. Uh, the box? Dora, how about a snack? We have cheesecake. Dad, don't change the subject. And a trophy I had never seen before. Writing competition, first place, Lily Meyer. Has the same symbol as the T. So technically, her mom is a writer. I guess her dream of being a writer didn't come true. That's why she's a little bit bitter. I'm not sure. So this was the box that Dad had mentioned. I took out a few trophies and read their plates. Full writing competition, winner. Youth short story competition, excellence award. Novel contest, first place. All for Lily Mayer. These accolades demonstrated how much she had achieved, and they were proof of the dream Mom once had. She was talented enough to win all of these awards. Why didn't she pursue writing as a career? And why did she stop me from chasing my dream so badly? One after another, thoughts endlessly flowed through my mind. And our last moment. Oh. Things were never the same after Mom threw away my cassette tape. I couldn't pretend that nothing had happened. This animosity persisted after high school, as I left home to study music at a distant university. I told myself I wouldn't call her until I had succeeded. Back then, I believed that once I graduated university, success would easily find its way to me. However, just as Mom had warned, the world was much colder than I thought. Awards and words of praise became more and more meaningless. The further I drifted from success, the more I avoided calling Mom. I could already hear what she'd say. That's why I told you to stop. I told you it'd be a waste of time. I wasn't ready to hear those words to my face. Even after I had to change my phone number, I couldn't bring myself to call her. After some time, I received an unexpected call from my aunt. Mom had passed away. Oh no! Man, she wasn't able to call her mom either. God damn. Well, that's kinda. Ugh. Oh man. I thought I'd be able to call her anytime I wanted, but I didn't have the courage to. That would mean I'd have to admit that she was right all along. Man. This is why I tell people, and this is why, like, my mom would always tell, like, once you guys still have time, you have to tell the people you love how you feel, because life is too short. And that, you know, there would come a time you won't be able to say what you wanted to say. So you might as well say it while you guys are still alive. Pretty tough, right? Not being able to tell your loved ones, like, what you've achieved, what you've done, and stuff. But I'm telling you guys that don't wait. People are gone. Just say what you wanted to say. Like, mate, life is too short to be angry. Short to be angry. Nature and the Oh, that was an achievement. There we go. And there we go. Are you leaving? If I don't go now, I'll be late for my flight. You have a lot of luggage. I'll drive you to the airport. It's fine. I know you're busy. I'll be going now. Adora. A typewriter that looks like a prop from a black and white film. It seems that Mom typed her stories on it. Oh, I can still I can still touch it. I thought I couldn't. Anyway. Come to think of it, that was the last conversation we ever had. I had left without looking back, determined to return only when I had succeeded. I wanted to prove Mom wrong. But that door I shut so firmly never opened again. I opened the small drawer at the bottom of the typewriter. Inside were sheets of paper and the attic key. Most of the papers were stories that Mom had written. The rest seemed to be contracts. Among the papers were a few letters that began with the salutation, "Dear Miss Lily Mayer." I picked up a letter that was filled with writing. "Dear Miss Lily Mayer, it's been some time since I last penned a letter to you. I recall in your previous letters that you have been a fan of mine for some time now. I wanted to let you know that I read the story you sent this time as well. Please understand that I say this for your sake. I have read your works for a long time now, and they lack any aspect of exceptionality. Certainly, you could make a livelihood out of your writing, but I doubt that standard alone would be satisfactory for you. I understand your desire to be a writer. However, discretion is sometimes the better part of valor. I believe that your time would be better spent in another field of work. I truly apologize for conveying these words much too late. Sincerely, Louis." Man, what the hell? Words left unsaid. I guess I'm almost done with chapter 2. Louis is the name of Mom's favorite writer. The writer she admired. The one who might have even inspired her to pursue writing. I couldn't begin to imagine how it'd feel if someone I respected told me to give up. I imagined Mom opening the letter, hoping to find praise or encouragement, but the further she read, the greater the despair on her face. Man, what the hell? This is why, there's a saying that says, never meet your heroes. Kinda, man. If a composer I admired had said the same to me, I wouldn't have been able to take it either. Like, if you have an idol, right? If you have somebody that you look up to, you'd also feel bad when they tell you to give up on your dreams, right? To be like, hey, I see that you've been doing this and I don't think you're cut out for it, right? Imagine if your idol were to tell that to you, right? Because you've been working so hard in that line of work that you like admire the person for, only to tell you that it's not enough. Kind of painful, actually. I would be devastated. I would be heartbroken. And then there are some parents, there are some parents that would say, it's for your own good. That's why I'm giving you a reality check that, what you're pursuing as a hobby might not work out for you in the long run. That's why they give you options, right? They give you an option to like be able to pursue an education that would lead you to a stable job or stable opportunity, which, some of us, some of the youngins be like, no, I have a dream and I'm gonna pursue it. Like, of course, like some it would like work out for some people, but other times reality is kind of reality can be pretty harsh as well. Some like for that kind of point, parents be right. You gotta pursue a stable like kind of career path just to keep you stable, like financially, so that you can pursue whatever you want to do, right? I think that would come after. And we look at our parents like, you're crazy. Like, you don't know anything because you weren't able to chase after your dream, and now you're telling us how to chase our dream because you're kind of bitter. That's not always the case. Like, honestly, for me, right? For me, like, typical typical Filipino family be like, hey, you have to pursue nursing, you have to pursue a medical degree, either that or become a lawyer, right? Or an architect. I did not want to in the medical field at all because I had other dreams, had other things I wanted to do. I was like, I want to pursue something computer science or something like that. But back then it wasn't really like big, right, in the job. So parents be like, nah, you go to nursing school because a lot of people are demand, a lot of places are demanding this, right? And it's a pretty stable job to be. It pays well and well. First in college, want to do it. Honestly, I didn't even want to be there. But I still had to go through it, though. I still went through my first year of college. Oh, that was horrific. Pretty hellish. Our instructors were what do you call that? Demon incarnate. Didn't want us to pass, whatever, but like, mind you, we were divided into like special, quote unquote, special classes, right? were like divided into like class A, class B. All of those in class A were like smart people, smart people class, whatever. I was in class A, so that means like they would have high expectations for us, right? Class B is like more exceptional as well, like and then class C were like more of the ordinary people. Just like yeah, there was like a weird hierarchy back in college. I'm like, bro. But but yeah, because they had high expectation for us, like the exams and quizzes that they give us were like so hard that you have to pass at least 90%, right? At least 90% of the total pass. I'm just like, oh god, it was difficult. Most of my classmates back in the first year wanted to quit. Well, there are some that did quit because of how difficult it. So our seniors would say, "Hey, it's okay. It's gonna be a little bit better in the next years to come. The first years is just really tough." They're like, "Oh, okay. All right, senpai, since you said so, you know." I'll trust you on that, senpai. And so we had to like grow through the whole. What do I do here? Oh, the whole year of first year, just surviving. It was difficult for sure. So it's like but as the years went by through nursing school, it did get a little bit easier. The senpai was right. The senpai did say, so didn't have to worry about it. But again, that wasn't even my passion back then. I didn't even want to do it. But for the parents, family, be like, it'll be more, um, it will be for your own good, they said. Like, okay. They know what they're doing, I suppose. My god, this is driving me crazy. Can't even clean it properly. Ah! So, I have to clean it. Damn it. um, gonna... Wait! Oh my god, bro. Come on. There we go. There we go, okay. It's just that one speck that's over there that I had to clean. Oh my god. Where the hell? Oh, the other spec is right there. What? There we go. Oh my god. Call, call recorded on February 19th. I think I'll be admitted to the hospital soon. Could you help me? Oh no! My god. Tidy up the house. Oh my gosh. Please, I don't have anyone else I can ask to. Lily, don't say that. I still have the spare key, so I'll go by when I have time. Thank you. Before you come, I'll put away things like the trophies. It's strange, isn't it? Back then, I was so desperate to forget everything. But when I was cleaning the house and saw my typewriter and all those trophies, I remember the days when I wrote so happily. Why do we only realize how precious something is after we lose it? Writing and Adora. Lily, have you called Adora? I tried calling her 2 days ago, but she didn't answer. Maybe she changed her number. I left a voicemail, but I'm not sure if she heard it. If I were brave enough to call her sooner, would we still be in touch right now? Back then, I thought the best thing to do was give her time. Landline phone. By calling a specific date, you can hear recordings from such. The call was between mom and my aunt. From her voice and coughing, I could hear how difficult it was for mom to talk. After I left home, my pride and drive to prove myself held me back from contacting mom. All this time, I never once thought about how mom must have felt. I didn't think that she would regret what she had done, nor did I know that she had called me. If I had just called her when I changed my number. Man. So I told. So I'm saying that while you guys are still alive, you gotta say what you need to say to people. You know, never know when uh, when you'll never be able to say it again when they're still alive. As I looked at the old attic key that I found in mom's typewriter, it reminded me of the excuse that brought me back home, finding my aunt's necklace. Maybe she knew everything and sent me here on purpose. I held the rusted key in my hand. It felt cold and hard, but somehow so warm. As I cleaned the key, mom and auntie's conversation continued. I felt like I was looking at myself. When Adora said that someone had called her talented, she was just like my young, naive self. It was too painful to see her talking with those bright eyes full of hope. At that moment, I wasn't looking at Adora, but rather the child I used to be. Oh wow, it's gold underneath that. I guess like as as keys age, right? They oxidize and become greenish, right? Like oh, it's very satisfying to have it clean this. I don't know how many more chapters. I feel like I could finish this in one. There you go. Solid. The attic key that I found inside the typewriter. What will I find? The recording ended with a violent cough from Mom. I was left stunned, my heart painfully heavy. After some time, I collected myself and headed to the attic with Key in tow. The attic had always been Mom's private space. When I snuck in as a child, it looked more like a storage room than somewhere fun, so I often wondered why Mom liked using it. As if to answer that question from my childhood, I found an old desk and chair in one corner of the room. On the desk laid a necklace and a dusty journal with an all too familiar name. If I never came back to this house and cleaned it, if I had left those mementos undisturbed beneath dust, I would never have learned about Mom's truth. I had a feeling that this diary had been waiting here all this time, just for me. I carefully brushed away the thick dust and opened it. That day, when Adora handed me her tape with such excitement on her face, I could see the hope in her eyes. That innocent face, certain she could realize her dream. I knew that face well. I was afraid that she would curse her wasted years and regret everything. I need to stop this now. And when I started to tidy up Adora's belongings, I was able to see the remnants of her dreams in my hand. Through them, I could feel her sorrows and joys. That was when I looked back on my past. My younger self, who I had thought, thought naive and foolish, was shining as brilliantly as those traces of Adora. I've wanted to tell her my true feelings, but I can't reach her anymore. All I can do is wait. I hope you return one day so I can tell you this. Adora, it was thanks to you that I was able to face myself again, even though I was ashamed of my past. I was happy to see a part of myself in you. I had hurt you so gravely, yet you brought me comfort. I should have said this to you sooner. No matter what path you choose to walk, no matter how you live your life, I will always love and support you. Aw, man. Mom's diary ended there. After closing it, I noticed a letter laying on the corner of the desk. There was also something I thought I'd never see again, the cassette tape that I recorded my first song on. I put the tape into the cassette player and opened the envelope. The letter inside contained lyrics which seemed to accompany my song. I slowly recited Mom's lyrics. My novice melody and her poetic verses complemented each other well, as if they had always been together from the very start. What would you do to see those lost birds once again? Looking above, your eyes danced with the dawning sky. Gleaming with hope, they were clear as crystal. Was it me who dusted everything? Bright in my dream, you're singing to the moon and stars, even lighting up my room behind you. Oh, is that it? Damn. Letters from the past. That was such a good game. Pretty sad. Man, I feel so sad. Oh, I don't know if this is a copyrighted song. It didn't say. I hope not, because if it is, I'm sad. Mm. Notice that most names are Korean. But assume this is a Korean game. Oh, that's so nice. All right, well, so that's the game. That's Undusted. Letters from the Past. So, I really like the game. Really sad though. Oh my god. What a game. Really nice game, like with the aspect of cleaning up things um that are filled with memories and stuff. So kind of makes me wanna go back and dig up all the things I have back then to just look into it, like old journals, whatever, what have you. Um, so I'm like, oh man. And like what I was saying before, life is too short. Life is too. You might as well tell your homies, tell your family, tell your loved ones you love them. Life is too short. Be angry. you know, tell your homies sorry. Tell them again for the people in the back of the class, for sure. Vacation. Yeah, it's really a nice game. Pretty emotional. Kinda sad. Like, don't let pride um for you not to talk to anybody or not to talk to somebody, especially in an argument, like with a loved one. So you might as well just say it. You might as well just say what you want to say, and before you regret it, not saying it. Is what I've learned from this game for sure. But it's like oftentimes there are times where you'll be in an argument with either a friend or a family member, and sometimes it's hard. So I say you didn't know you was streaming. Yeah, it's okay. I'm almost. I mean, this is a short game. This like what a game that's worth like 2 hours. Um, it's a short game, and I really like it. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. Yeah, it has uh, it has lessons in it. While you clean and like stuff like that. But yeah, so as I was saying, say what you gotta say to people you care, probably once every day, because you never know. Next day, it not be for you. You might as well. But yeah, really wonderful game, very solid. I really like the arts. I really like the cleaning aspect of it. I guess that's why I got the game, because I like cleaning. I like to make things shine and sparkle. This game kind of touched everything on. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, about it. Oh my gosh, Brisky, hello, thank you for the head pet. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend as well, Brisky. But yeah, pretty emotional game too. It hit some parts where um, where the mom would say, "Oh, you know, stop chasing your dreams. I'm telling you this because I care for you, and life is not as bright and beautiful as you thought it would be." Something like that. I'm doing great. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. So I guess that's why the mom was pretty harsh on her, because she's like, I'm telling you this because it might be great for you now, but in reality, there's a harsher truth that, like, have to work through a career that is like financially stable for you, just so that you'll be able to pursue the other dreams that you want, especially in this time and age. Difficult right there. Sure, you got dreams, but you have to have the funds for it. The funds for it now, right? To be able to pursue it. That's a sad reality, but it's a harsh reality that people forget sometimes. Um, and now Adora kind of realized that in the end, and now she's regretting not being able to call her mom because she wanted to prove her wrong. She wanted to show her that, with my passion and dreams, I can be able to, you know, work towards my dreams. But apparently, it didn't really work out for her. And she didn't want to go back to her mom and tell her all about it because she's afraid that her mom would say, "Oh, I told you so." But like, tough because when you go back, right? When she went back, it's too late. She can't call her. She can't talk to her anymore because she. So that's a tough part. Like me, most parents do want the best for their kid. Sometimes they have to be really harsh about it too. Um, I think that's just what Adora's mom had to do. Also the same in real life. I was actually dropping in some mini Sean lore a while ago. If you missed it, you can go back and watch the VOD about my college lore. But yeah, pretty much a wonderful game, really good, really chill game, very emotional. I really love it. This is a great. If you guys wanna play it for yourselves, please do so. It's in Steam. It was on the discount. Now I don't know. Might have to go back and watch your VOD. That's true. Yeah, it's like, man, story wise, this is. But yeah, I am going to see if I can send you guys off to somebody. Let me see. Who do I have to send you guys to? Just so that you guys won't be too sad. So you'll be too sad. You'd be happy somehow, right? Let's see. Um. Other people play. Alright, guys, do you want to suffer? Just kidding. Not you suffering, but do you want to see somebody suffer? For a little bit. I do see, Frost going to be playing a game where he says one death is 5 push-ups. Either we just a few people. Haven't really. What do you call that? What's the word? Raided. There you go. Raided into Frost. I've played with him before. He's a really chill bartender as well. Hope that you would enjoy his content as well. You guys are going to have to inject more adrenaline in your bloodstream besides the sadness that is this game. The sad emotional game that is Letters from the Past. So I will send you off to him, and again, thank you guys so much for coming by to watch me play. Appreciate you guys. I haven't streamed for a while, so it's pretty good that I come back to streaming. I think it's like streaming once a week at this point, but hopefully we get to stream more, with other people as well. But yeah, I'm going to send you off to Frost. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Tell your loved ones you love them. Don't miss it. Tell your homies you love them. Give them a kiss goodnight. Whatever, what have you. And I will see you guys in the next. If I would remember how to raid them. Because I forgot. Never mind. I did it. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.